Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and what we have is the Hatsukokoro Sunaarashi VG10 Kurozome Gyuto 240mm knife. My apologies for any butchering of the pronunciations there. The knives are made out of all stainless construction, so you've got the hardcore cutting edge steel is VG10 full stainless steel, heat treat about 61 Rockwell on that. And then the construction, these have a really high polish, so it's going to be a little tricky to show without blinding you, but they've got a multi-layered Damascus finish on them with a real high polish and acid etching, so it's all stainless on that as well, on the cladding on each side. The weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 170 grams or 6.0 ounces on the money. Edge length is 238 millimeters at the tip to the back of the heel. That's about 9.4 inches of cutting edge. Overall length about 15.1 inches, 385 millimeters with this handle. And then these are thin. I got about 2¼ millimeters thick spine at the back, and then I measured about 1.9 halfway down. And then it does taper just a little bit, what we call distal taper. And then as you hit the grind, which is not a real defined, it's just really smoothly, this whole knife is just smoothly ground down to the edge, down to the tip, all in kind of one fell swoop. There's not like a visible, even feeling it, it's really smooth. So, but nice thin tip on these and thin at the edge, so high performance grinds on these. Great fit and finish on them. They are pretty tall, about 50.7 millimeters on this sample at the heel. Plenty of room for, your fingers on the cutting board. You've got a fairly wide neck there, not quite as wide as the handle, but got a spot for your finger for a pinch grip there. The handles are octagonal wenge with a buffalo horn ferrule. Nice fit and finish on the handles. This wood has really cool grain structure to it. So you'll see some cool patterns on it. It's a little heavy on the handle, and so that's going to bring the balance point back a little bit from, if you had a lighter handle, but there's the balance point on this one about right there. It's just a tad behind the pinch grip, so on my particular pinch grip, it's fairly neutral, maybe just a touch handle heavy, but fairly neutral. Let's try to show this. The 210 was a real drag to show this on video. There's just nothing good here with my equipment and lighting. Guess we'll try our best here, and it's probably about as good as I'm going to get. So close up, again, it's highly polished, but there's your layers. It's been acid etched. Here's your cladding, and then here's your core steel. You've got some etched kanji and VG10 logo there on the right side, and then on the left side, again, you've got the mirror polished layers there. Fit and finish is really well done. Polish on the spine, polish on the choil into the neck. Maybe about a 6 out of 10 out of the box edge on them. Very well crafted knives. And here's what the cutting board profile looks like for this one. So what you've got is it flows nicely into a pretty hard stop at the heel, but it flows well into that. So you got a stop at the heel. You've got a nice flat section back here. It just goes whoop right there, flows into the back there. And so that'll be great for chopping. You've got some aggressive belly towards the tip, low belly towards the middle. So this will rock really high. So this will rock great. No problem at all. Into that flat area towards the back. You could do tip draws, although the handle will be a little high for that. Push-pull cuts, glide cuts, those kind of things will be great. So this is very nice, versatile profile with a little something for everybody technique-wise. So really pretty line of knives, very high quality. Again, mirror polish is a little tricky on video, my apologies. This is the Hatsukokoro Sunaarashi VG10 Kurozome Gyuto 240mm knife.